Hello and welcome back, Sunshine fans and bingo enthusiasts, to this Lockout bingo match between JJ and JeffCompass. It's a battle of the J's here in the Super Mario Sunshine 1v1 Lockout Bingo League. My name is Lego, and I'm here in the commentary booth with the one, the only Peaches and Peaches. I think it's pretty easy to say this is a matchup that I think a lot of people have been looking forward to this weekend.
Yeah, I don't want to call it like matchup of the week, but like it's definitely the highest profile like match. Both players in Division One. I think they're right. Is Jeff third? No, Jeff's fourth, but like pretty much close to each other in the standings. JJ number 2, Jeff 4. Yeah, gonna be a good one.
Yeah, and it's going to be exciting to see these two match up again. Jeff obviously hunting to make his stamp in the league so far in its opening weekend. JJ, this is their first match of the league, Season 3. JJ had a fantastic finish last season, made it all the way to the finals, fell to Ramato, and also had a fantastic performance at Beat the Record Live just a few weeks ago, getting the only 113 of the event and a top place finish. But since then, JJ's been taking a break from Sunshine. So definitely this will be his first bingo match in a long while. Meanwhile, Jeff has definitely been pretty active, trying to get scrims where he can. Definitely been still playing the game. So we'll see if that freshness benefits Jeff as we get into the cutscenes and out here onto the card. Anything jump out at you, Peaches?
Early stuff, I see like Pianta hundreds, 15 M's. Those can kind of go together though. Like getting the M's during hundreds, always scary. I always like to look at like what's in Pinna. You get Pinna 5 from the back coverless, 5 bluebirds, 4th boss could be Mecha, like that. Pinna yellow button, and JJ loves his Pinna. So I'm sure he's already saw those goals as well.
6 from 2 also showing up here.
Yeah.
Could see another potential start in a Pianta transitioning into a Pinna, which seems to be a pretty common theme. These Pianta ILs have keep on showing up in matches. And there's Pianta Shadow Mario is a payoff deep in there as well. Pianta Hidden Shine too.
And 16 Pianta Blues on the last row there. So definitely Pianta value early.
There's also like 5 bluebirds. There's a couple smattering of other stuff. There's lives as well on the card. So another sort of Pianta payoff. You have access to the hidden red. You have access to the fastest life grinding spot in the game. There's 8 from 1 also on the board. So like you can have a lot of fun there. But then you have 3 and 4 bosses as well, which sort of you don't get ahead for in Pianta.
There's also, I could see a start where someone does like 16 Pianta Blues into Gelato for the 5 Bluebirds play. There's also a really cute start I could see Jeff potentially doing. Starting 16 Pianta Blues. If you lose it to JJ, just because JJ is the faster player, do Pianta 103. Jeff has been routing the shit out of that, especially with 16 Pianta Blues. And if he's going to do it, maybe this is the time.
Pianta 300s. Once regaled to the land of nobody ever did it, then True All Hundreds came around and revitalized interest in these niche 100 coin shines. Might be an opportunity to break it out today. We'll have to see. But yeah, looking at the rest of the card here, there's like 9 Serena Blues, which could pair well with like 3 or 4 bosses if you want to go a more traditional start. Could dip into Serena, and there's also Serena and Hinna, so getting Serena 1 done puts you ahead to that if you need it.
Yeah, I didn't even see the 3 bosses here.
Yeah, there's 3 and right in the smack dab in the middle.
Yep, and Serena 2R also gives you kind of like a counter life grinding spot to the Pianta 5. If you need that. Oh, also from Pinna is Cannonballs and Bells, just the first 2 goals. I didn't even see those the first time through.
Pinna's there's definitely payoff for getting to Pinna first, and with Cannonballs definitely payoff for getting the Noki first. Noki 100 coin shine as well, so you could get like both Cannonballs into a Noki 200s and be well set up for that.
Yeah, I feel like even if you're like second to Pinna and you lose like 5 birds, like you can't just leave. You have to kind of stay just because there's so much other stuff to get there.
You kind of want to try to transition out with cannon moles at best.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're probably going to lose Pinna 5 from the back hoverless if you're racing it at that point. If you're not first to Pinna, all 15 Pinna yellow button coins. That could be one that you could sneak out depending on the timing of when your opponent goes for it. It could be something you can pull out from under someone else. The odd one out here, which sort of synergizes with some other stuff, 6 Rico shines. I don't think that's enough, though, to pull you into Rico to try to counter Pianta, which, again, it feels like this has sort of been the theme these matches today. A lot of Pianta, and then some Rico, and the balance of who's going to benefit the most from what. I don't think Rico's at all strong here. 6 from Rico, 3 rockets is like the best. You're going to get a rocket while doing that. Maybe bosses if you combo it off with that, but
yeah, going deep into Rico can give you the like another quick boss with the rematch. But other than that, like I don't really see much there. It's 6 from 2.
You're gonna be in there for M's most likely.
Yeah.
Would be some fast blues, but I think 6 from Rico is sort of like it'd be nice to have some progress there. It'd be nice to have like maybe one or two shines done in there.
As far as like totals and like blues in general, we have 50 and 65 are the total goals. 16 Pianta is like probably the most like level blue goal on the card. 9 Serena is like not really a blue goal. It's kind of just do Serena 2. So blues aren't too strong, I would say.
Yeah, sort of level progress focus card, but even them, other than like 8 from 1, 6 from 2, there's not, and there's bosses, but those are relatively early. There's no like hiddens or secrets on here that's gonna necessitate like complex thinking about your level prog.
Yeah, most of the goals like are tied to specific levels, which could be really interesting.
Yeah, lots of discrete points on a map to route, as opposed to the general ones where you have to fit your planned path into them. But they're out of the cutscenes and they're underway. Let's see what their first moves are. And JJ's heading off to Pianta, heading off to Pianta. They're both heading off to Pianta.
Not surprising. Just gonna have to wait and see like who goes for blues. Do they go for hundreds?
That'll be the play.
Points on the line this match. So JJ will get 8 for a win, lose 12 for a loss, and Jeff would get 12 for winning, 8 for losing. So they are close enough in points for like that's pretty significant for either way.
Yeah, win for Jeff would put him ahead, I think, of JJ.
Yeah, and he would definitely pass Danny. Yeah, that could put him right in second.
Not over 300 points. That would leave Ramato with the only one over 300. But
actually, I think JJ would be at still 2 points ahead of Jeff. But yeah.
Minus 12 really plus 12?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I was doing minus 12 plus 8, but it is a zero-sum format for the league.
Looking at what's happening here, Jeff is definitely pausing for a few blues here. JJ, not so much, is well and truly on his way deeper into Pianta with little delay. So that'll put him ahead in this race, in this IW, by about 45 seconds or so.
I wonder what JJ sees here. Is he seeing like Pianta hidden as his first like Pianta goal that he wants? Is he gonna just do all of them in 3?
He could be thinking about doing all of it in 3.
JJ, also a Drill hundreds gamer, maybe thinking about Pianta 300s. And Jeff leaving, so I believe he got all 4 M's, or at least 3 of them in Pianta.
He would have gotten 3 M's. That would have been the most he would have been able to get.
Well, now you can go under the village for the 4th.
But, well, that's the most he would have been able to get because he exited with 3 blues.
Oh, true.
Sitting at 4 M's right here. So I think Jeff is now prioritizing 15 M's over over 16 from Pianta. We'll get the jail blue here and then maybe go straight to Rico with Underbell.
Yeah, so I think that's a pretty solid start with Jeff being the slower player. You're not going to lose that 16 Pianta race, which would pretty brutal if you get sniped to that.
Yeah, and you'll end up in not an awful place. You'll have a little bit of a leg in Pianta if you need to make a play slightly later, but you can sort of read what JJ's going to do out of this.
Yeah, you also have your foot in Rico for that potential boss play.
Yep.
So it's set up pretty well.
Well, JJ has grabbed 4 blues so far in Pianta. Entering Pianta 3 will need 12 more. A flat 16 will get him to 16 in Pianta in the first goal of the match. Meanwhile, JeffCompass, 2 J names. Not really fair. Throwing over the pepper for Underbell. Hopefully he has more success than I did today. I would expect nothing less. JJ trying to show off here with some fancy movement. Doesn't get the full Y turn off that he needs, but now is able to start collecting blues. But it looks like he's intending to go deeper before finishing out 16.
So he got that 1M, which is a specific to 3. I think he can finish everything in 4 or 5 if he wants now. But I think he's going to need some pretty slow ones as well.
Meanwhile, Jeff is getting both birds and the remaining M's here in Plaza.
If I'm not mistaken, I think JJ now needs the really bad tree that we call the tomato tree. So interesting of him just to get that 1M. Or maybe he just does the NPCs in 6 and he's going straight for Shadow Mario.
We'll have to see. He's moving right along. Meanwhile, Jeff is moving on his own. Open it up, Rico. So Jeff will be able to finish off 15 M's, having gotten the 3 in Pianta and the 3 here in Plaza. 9 M's to get Enrico.
Yep. I wonder what Jeff thinks JJ's up to. Because he would have clicked 16 Pianta blues by now, you would think.
If it was a rush, yes.
Yeah. Though JJ doesn't exactly go for the conventional starts.
Yeah, that has been a trend of his over the past couple of matches of the last 2 seasons. JJ is anything but predictable and is able to see some lines that I think even the most seasoned bingo player might miss at first glance, mostly because they're a little out there. But
do they miss them, or do they see it and be like, oh no, that's bad?
A little column A, a little column B. Gonna start the life grind a little early here. Pick up the 2 on the mushrooms here. A cleanly executed Yoshi skip gets him into Pianta 5. Yeah, this could be Pianta hidden start, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. I wonder if Jeff looks at this now and thinks that he can go win 16 Pianta blues after he finishes up M's here.
That would be very ballsy. You have no idea what he's been doing.
But you would think he's not doing that. Maybe you think
if he was doing anything but, right? If you're thinking he was doing anything but, you would have clicked something by now. Right? I think it's sort of tough to make any read from this other than potentially a Pianta start. Because Pianta gives you that flexibility. Right, and this is a game of showmanship, of who's going to click what Pianta goal when. And I think they're both trying to gun for a particular thing and reading out each other's plays. Jeff has abandoned, I think, all thoughts of Pianta at this point. Back in.
Yep. And he does go for 6. So yeah, I think he might finish it up here. Jeff gonna get the last 2 M's out here. I wonder if that was intentional, but it looks like he did the fight just in case JJ was also going for it. That way, if he did get sniped, he could finish the fight first and be ahead of Rico.
We'll see what clicks come out, if any. No clicks yet. So Jeff on the board with 15 M's as in his pocket, but not clicking just yet. May wait to collect the shine here in Rico.
I think he can
or may wait even further
for a while. Yeah. Oh, no,
he's gonna wait. He's gonna click it off right here. So 15 M's clicked, reveals some activity in Rico.
Yeah, now JJ can do whatever he wants in Pianta as far as like.
I don't know. You may want to click 16 in Pianta, right? You don't know if that's Rico into Pianta or Pianta into Rico.
At the very least, he has a Pianta 2 to delay whatever.
Yeah, JJ, I think, is finishing up 16 here. 2 away.
He's at 14.
One more. Meanwhile, Jeff, Rico 2. There's no clicks yet from JJ. Masking his progress. And may be safe to continue delaying this, but for how long?
Yeah.
Nope, gonna click it here after collecting the shine. So.
I wonder if he even sees the Pianta bird as like a 5 birds play instead of Pinna.
You know, that wouldn't be the worst.
Yeah,
if you think about it, 8 from 1, right? With the Pianta Shadow Mario.
Yeah,
and then you go do
the Rico unlock.
Yeah.
You can skip the Pinna cutscene. That might be the fastest way for JJ to get birds at this.
We're going to see a pinnaless 5 birds per chance. That will be, if anything, that would be what you would expect out of JJ.
Yeah. We've seen like plenty of like Bianco 6 birds. Like if rematch or Bianco stuff is on the card. I don't know if I've ever seen at least like Pianta 5 birds.
Yeah, that it is not the most common to see 5 birds clicked away without Pinna. Especially uncommon to see it with Pianta, but who else but JJ to do it?
Yeah.
So JJ's delay of 16 Pianta blues here. He's masking now the Pianta Shadow Mario.
Yeah.
We'll be able to get the Pianta hidden and a bird with this as well. So he will have an 8 from 1. So we will have a triple click pretty soon.
Yeah, and he can delay this triple click for a very long time. Maybe not like hidden in Pianta, but like 8 from 1, he can wait until Jeff clicks something. Like 6 from Rico.
And we've seen this pattern of clicks before. Remember another match with JJ where he sort of had this same sequence of clicks where his opponent clicked a goal outside of Pianta, and then his delay of 16 Pianta blues by way of Pianta 6 put him, and then he sort of like delayed off of that, right? Yeah. So he would then click like hidden in Pianta or Pianta Shadow Mario or NPCs at sort of a opportune moment that would feign that he just got 16 in like 3. So he's done this before, and I wonder if that's what he's going to do again here.
Jeff's setting up Beach Shine with the plant unlock. Hopefully he has his headphones in and doesn't soft lock.
I don't know. With Jeff, headphones, never know.
It was an issue earlier in the day.
Set up for it. Gets the slide.
Yeah, it looked like he...
Ooh, did not get the rollout he was expecting, I don't think.
Yeah, normally you would like flop on your belly and ground pound. I wonder, we can't hear his audio. I wonder if like he heard the plant and just like wanted to give up on it.
Yeah, entirely true.
Yeah, you do not want to soft lock in a bingo. That is bad for winning.
Yeah, it tends to be sort of after an anti-synergy. But here's JJ, gonna get his third bird here. Finally finds the blue. Still has to unlock Bianco and then refresh Plaza and get to Gelato if he wants to secure this right away.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jeff will have all the Plaza blues imaginable. All the Plaza birds, and is now making his way for the Gelato birds. I'll put him at 4.
Jeff will definitely need... I think he's definitely going to need to do Honey Skip. It's going to be really tight.
Yeah, the timing here is going to be very close. And that's also saying JJ has to execute like Underbell perfectly. They both need to play flawlessly, and I still think it's going to be very, very, very close.
Jeff has one of the birds here. Ooh, gets away from him. That one will probably come back sooner rather than later.
Where's my surfing bird MIDI?
JJ, clean, quick kill. And yeah, that bird is gone for Jeff. Really unfortunate.
That is rough. That's going to make the timing even closer here.
I still think JJ was slightly favored, but I think this is going to definitely hurt for Jeff.
He can get the second one on the way through. He does.
Okay.
So it's a Honey Skip and Pianta entrance versus a Gelato or Pinna entrance versus a Gelato plant entrance and movement.
Yeah, maybe Jeff does have this.
Jeff may win it. I think Jeff is ahead here. Jeff does have to move all the way across to Pinna.
Yeah, but he can like go behind Pianta. This will be pretty quick.
Yeah, this may be Jeff's. There's Pianta Shadow Mario clicked away for JJ.
I really hope Jeff doesn't think he can delay this, and he...
Going for Honey. Set up well. Sidestep. The hover. The sidestep. The death. It's looking good. And the anti-live synergy pays off. JJ is in, or Jeff is in to Pinna. Yeah, and Jeff can't delay this because JJ is hot on his heels.
Yeah, like, I don't even think JJ has time to get the hit.
Yeah, I don't think if JJ goes and has, like, God Birds, I don't even think that's enough.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff's in the park. He's got this.
Clean spray, a clean collect, a clean click, and that goal is secured. So what was probably a lot closer than maybe Jeff thinks, goes his way, and now he's able to reap some of the benefits of Pinna. Meanwhile, JJ knows that that's likely a Pinna entrance out of Jeff.
Yep. Now Jeff clearly ahead to 3 bosses, can just do Manta or Bianco.
Yep.
And actually in a really good spot, I think. We know JJ has the Pianta hidden, like, delayed, but...
JJ has 2 goals that are yet unclicked, and it's unlikely that Jeff is ever going to go for them.
Yeah. JJ is behind in Pinna. He's gonna, I think, have to make up ground to some of the other goals now. And I think he's a little confused.
Pineapple Lady?
Grapefruit Ladies is on the card. I guess this buys him some thinking time, but
yeah,
I don't think this is the play right now.
Yeah, I really don't think this is the play. I think there's not really anything else that this pays off for you if you're JJ.
Yeah, it is a goal though.
It is a goal on the card, and it
If
allows
you
you
are really that clueless, then you might as well get a goal.
Yeah. So Jeff's going to get started on this pin of value. First Cannon will shine coming up.
JJ's still definitely in the shine count race, even though he lost to Pinna, but that was more due to he unlocks than not having 10 shines. So he still can definitely get to Noki.
Yeah, we're talking about this as if this is, it's just taking JJ from being ahead to Noki to being maybe even to Noki.
Yeah. There's also no Delfinos that would help with rushing to Noki. JJ's just kind of in a weird spot on what to do. Is he going back to Pianta?
Probably for Pianta hundreds.
Oh, in a Secret of Lives maybe?
Yeah, that would be a good sequence of goals to do. I mean, it's again, it's one of those things that it's you don't have to go for it now, but it is sort of a goal on the card, and it's 2 goals on the card, and you can sort of strike fear in the minds and hearts of JeffCompass.
Yeah. I just feel like he's really limiting himself to just Pianta.
Yeah, I think he still isn't quite sure what he wants to do.
Yeah, he did not look like he had a backup plan for losing that 5 birds click.
Which is, it's interesting that it's just 1 goal, you would think, and it's 1 goal especially at the very beginning of the match, but 5 birds would have been a huge get for JJ to be able to sort of sneak that and would have been able to mask a lot more of the Pianta progress. Mm-hmm. You see, he's already clicked in and cashed in the Pianta hit an H8 from 1, right? Maybe if he gets 5 bluebirds, he can hide that for even longer.
Yeah.
But I think he sort of felt forced to click it away with losing that particular goal, and now here he is doing Pianta 500s. So
he's also ignoring blues that are even right in front of him, which he might think Jeff's going for blues, but he's at 20. 50 is definitely within reach.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna click away, pin a yellow button here. Does Jeff think he's in a race right now in Pinna?
He must. Getting that life, that's with 80 coins.
Because I don't think that delay is fooling Jeff at all. Right. I think that delay is very typical. Ooh, unclick.
He clicked 3 fruit ladies. That was an unclick from JJ. He clicked 3 fruit ladies. He has not done banana.
Oh yes, that was a click from JJ. Yes, JJ has 2 fruit ladies, not 3. That may have been mental damage for Jeff. Jeff, notorious for controversy, especially as it relates to fruit ladies. So
JJ's in an awkward spot. He needs 5 coins.
Yeah, he's gonna have to hover in here.
Okay, that was
a little dicey. Was able to pull it off though. And now
there's definitely 5 points in the secret, but there's that one platform that no one ever goes to across the shrine that has 10 coins.
Just back to Rico here. Not a bad choice, I don't think, right now at the stage this game's at. He's got Rico 4 available to him, which will be relatively speedy. He can go grab the rocket if he so chooses, and have a foothold there. It's also just a relatively fast shine.
I wonder if part of JJ's game plan was also to click 5 birds just to feign Pinna and hope that.
That was exactly what I was saying. I think that if you're able to click 5 birds, then you don't have to click any Pianta stuff for another 5-6 minutes and just feign that Pianta's still open and try to bait Jeff into further commitment.
Well, also you don't even have to go for Pinna stuff because Jeff might think he's behind.
Right.
So with the hundreds and all the lives to grab that side, this is going to be a pretty short life grind.
Yep, just needs 3 more lives to get to 20. May do an extra one just for the fans. And Jeff secures Rico 4.
Leaving the extra one on the ground.
Doesn't trust that he's not going to perish. So.
And he clicks it all.
He clicks it all. So 7-3 here from JJ. And where does JJ go from here, though?
Well, probably Banana Lady, because he forgot that.
Yeah. He's not done it, so he can get to 8 goals, but maybe I guess he then has to, like, Serena and win the Noki somehow?
Maybe you do, like, 6 Delfino to get 6 from 2?
That is a possibility.
And get you to Noki? Is that? I don't know if that's even enough goals, though. You can get Noki 100, you can get 4 from Noki, and 6 from 2. That's 3 more goals. Put him at 11 after this Fruit Ladies. But like without, you don't get Canimals. Like JJ might like need totals. Or rockets. He does have the Pianta rocket and do like Noki and Rico.
Very true. He hasn't even unlocked Rico.
I forgot about that. I think Jeff's in a really good spot. He just has to like...
He has to not see the score being 4-8 and freak out.
Right. He has to recognize how little progress JJ has to have.
In order to have all these clicks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is 9 shines in Pianta, basically.
Yeah. Now JJ realizing maybe he does need blues.
And Jeff's heading to Serena. So this will be 4 bosses here. If Jeff can get the movement up. There he can. Yep. 4th boss can get started on 9 from Serena. If he can not fall. If he's having a bit of a time here getting set up. At least the whenever's free.
They call this the fast movement. I'm not sold after watching that. Yeah. Jeff just must be scared, I guess, of losing to Noki. Or maybe he just thinks he has so much time. But
if you're scared of losing the Noki, then you're not doing Serena.
Well, I think he might be like giving up on Noki. But little does he know he had the lead until this. JJ taking the lead in blues, I believe.
At 32 right now?
Yeah, I think Jeff is still a few behind that, and Serena's not going to give him opportunity for many more.
Yep, especially not this early. Yeah, JJ's getting a good amount here, able to sort of claw back in with the Blues game. And Jeff hasn't traded either, I don't believe, so.
He did trade after Rico. I think he traded 20. It might have been 10.
Oh, so now JJ's ahead then.
Okay, Jeff must have got some in Pinna without me noticing.
Yeah, Jeff did some in Pinna. Not a ton, but a little bit. And the only reason why Jeff would be on the beach is if he got beach blue. Finishing out this Manta.
Yep, we'll get the Nokis after the fight if he doesn't forget.
Would not be the first. $40 total for JJ.
Yep.
So 9 more blues for 50.
Ooh, gets
A little
kind
bit
of
of rough
bodied.
bonk, but that's okay.
But
He
you know
won
what?
that
There's two
blue
blues
anyway. It
over
was
here.
optimal. It was calculated.
I don't know if the sub is the fastest blue, but once you're over here, you might as well.
Yeah, you might as well. JJ should be able to finish this out.
Yeah, so now Jeff did Manta, and JJ got like 20 blues, so
Yeah.
that didn't actually cost Jeff a ton of Noki progress. And JJ just gonna exit. He's hard rushing.
Needs 5 more.
Right now.
Probably there's faster ones, right? Because the only other blues I think that remain in Rico are very slow. So
yeah, I just think you know, there was 3 rockets which JJ might really want.
yeah, that's true.
The blooper fight isn't that slow, but he must think this is really contested. And for good reason, Jeff has shown he has some blues.
Yep, and JJ is just moving to try to finish that out. Going to get the sewer blues here. Jeff's going to get to 40 before the 50 here, but not going to be enough. We'll finish out 9 Serena blues, though, but losing 50 is a little rough for Jeff.
Yeah, I think JJ kind of has to hard commit to that 6 from 2 with Delfino play now. I don't think he can really get any other level goal. And just kind of hope that that and blues is enough to carry him. Oh, he didn't even unlock Pinna yet.
Yep, he's going to watch the cutscene here. Give us some nice lore. Jeff's going to finish out 9. Be able to click that away. And speaking of, a pretty nice scoreline from Jeff's perspective. As he enters Serena 2. Serena Hidden's on this card, don't forget. You know, It's a little bit out there, but... And JJ's not even giving it the time of day. Doesn't need to enter Pinna. Knows that there's very little left in there for him.
Yeah.
Go trade, I think.
Okay. This makes some sense.
Gonna go up to 17 total shines.
Yep. He has 1 Delfino at the moment. Get 3 fast ones, bring him to 4.
And that is actually behind Jeff. So Jeff is 1 shine and a trade away, or 6 blues and a trade away from...
Where's JJ going? Is he going to Pinna now?
I think so. Maybe hunting for fast
Cannonballs first. I hope he doesn't think he can do Pinna 1, 2, and 2R and still win Tanoki.
Important note, Jeff has still not done Pianta 2 Reds. Or Pinna 2 Reds.
Pinna 2 Reds, yeah.
He's going to enter for Noki 6 here, or for Rico 6. Hopefully he has better luck than I do.
Maybe JJ is also making the call that like he can just go take bells and 5 from the back cover list.
That would be a very big call.
Yeah, because you saw a yellow button, but you haven't seen anything in like 15 minutes to indicate that Jeff has done like...
Has stayed in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Clean mech out of JJ as Jeff finishes out his shine. Is going to trade.
Yeah. He's delaying 6 Rico, Jeff.
Yes.
He can do the Kanamo Noki 1, but he can't really indicate like his Noki progress just yet.
I think he's going to do Noki 1, then go to go back to Pinna?
Yeah. If JJ keeps going through Pinna, I think he can take the lead if Jeff comes back for 2R. And there's also some incentive for like 6 from 2 with Pinna. Which JJ might like see how narrow his win cons are after all the Pianta and like think that he needs 6 from 2, 5 from the back bells.
Which would make sense. That is something that he kind of needs.
Yeah. And
so
then, like,
he's making the correct read, which is his win condition is very narrow after the Pianta commit.
Right.
And he's making a play that is not awful and is in fact may actually pull him ahead here in Pinna.
Yeah, he might just not even care about cannonballs.
Yeah.
So 6 from 2, bells, Pinna 5 from the back, and 65 total would win JJ the match.
But a lot has to go right for that, right? Like if Jeff goes back to Pinna right now, like if depending on what order JJ does that in, Jeff could easily take some other set of that.
Right. He's got to go to 3 right now, JJ.
Yeah, JJ goes back for 2R, then all of a sudden this becomes a lot rougher. But nope, he's staying.
And there he goes.
Forging ahead.
So if that is indeed what JJ's thinking, that is a huge, possibly game-winning play from him.
And Jeff is not going for cannonballs, is staying in Noki. Maybe looking for Noki 100 and Noki or 4 Noki shines.
Yeah, this is the hundreds play. JJ routing in some fast blues in 3. I think you get like 6 blues for like a 20-second time loss, which is a pretty good return on investment.
Yeah, not a bad payday. Meanwhile, Jeff's on his own payday. Having a bit of a struggle over the water, but manages to get through it just fine. And has the magic number to be heading into the rooms with.
Yep. Jeff didn't even get the rocket in Noki 1, right?
Nope. Hasn't even touched the nozzle.
That's interesting, because Jeff does not have any Bianco, JJ does not have any Rico, and they both would have to go to Noki for that one. So I think JJ might be slightly favored just because Rico 1 and 2 are faster than Bianco 2 and 3. And actually, Jeff didn't even get the rocket in Rico now that I think about it.
Nope. Meanwhile, JJ out here in Pinna 4.
Yeah. So 6 from 2 still, not guaranteed JJ, especially if he goes for bells right now. But I think rockets could easily go his way as well as a backup.
We're on a knife's edge here. Gets the momentum spin. Soaring through the Noki skies.
Yep, and he clicks 100 from Noki. That might
JJ knows he's nowhere near Pinna at this rate.
Yeah, that might tell JJ all he needs to do these in the right order. So I don't even think it matters if he does bells or Pinna 5 first. He should be able to get both of them, no problem.
Now Jeff's heading back to Pinna.
Yep, possibly thinks that he has that Pinna lead, which very reasonable, considering that you clicked the yellow button so early. And Jeff doing 4, not even doing the hidden.
So it's gonna be 5 from the back hoverless versus 4.
Yeah.
I think 4 is faster still.
There's also the issue that Jeff might enter 5 before JJ finishes this.
Yeah.
And then JJ would then be ahead to Bells because Jeff won't be able to exit area. Yeah, I think Jeff's gonna get the shine first. Hopefully he's not back in Penna for his sake.
Yeah, he needs to secure Bells right away.
JJ going for the Beyblade Harvest, oh my god.
And of course, JJ would be able to secure 6 from 2 with this, with another shine here. So
JJ delaying. Oh no.
Ooh. Spicy delay.
But Jeff going back to 2.
Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna cost Jeff 6 from 2, pin of 5 from the back, and both Bells in exchange for moles. Actually, he can still win Bells. Unless, again, he re-enters 5.
Yeah.
Before JJ clicks everything.
JJ may click it on, like, the Reds text box.
Yeah. But again, I think JJ is pretty favored to Rockets. As long as he recognizes that's the goal he has to go for. Also, JJ is catching up pretty quickly with these faster strats.
Cutting that difference down. But he's going to miss the cycle.
He missed the cycle.
So both cannon moles clicked away. But this is 6 from 2 for JJ. And he has pin of 5 from the back hoverless at any time.
He has to delay this
What
like
will
20
Jeff
seconds.
do? So no click from either. Or no click from neither click from JJ. So this is going to pull Jeff back in for pin of 5 from the back hoverless.
No,
If JJ can delay this for like a minute and a half.
He knows. He's not going to over delay this. He's just letting Jeff go back in, thinking he's going to get 6 from 2, and then he's going to drop all these clicks on him, and it's going to
sting.
It's going to make Jeff cry.
And a bonk on the entry doesn't help. JJ's going to get left bell done here.
Yeah, JJ going... He's delaying this.
He's still got plenty of flexibility to do it. Jeff having a little bit of trouble here from the back.
Yeah, still got like 30 seconds to click him.
That and the cutscene, right? And there's the click. JJ gets the double click, and Jeff is very, very sad. Gonna have to exit area here. Wasted all that time, and now he's behind the both bells. And unfortunately behind to 65 totals and maybe behind the match. An excellent delay there from JJ. Make sure that he can secure both bells without it being contested, and Jeff's stuck, hoping that he can pull it off.
Yeah.
Thinking that maybe they were doing it at the same time. That's the only assumption you can really make at this point.
That was pretty brutal by JJ. May not have been playing much bingo recently, but that was...
Definitely still has
pretty
the
much
sauce.
Pretty much perfect timing. First the call just to do 6 from Pinna, starting from 0 progress after Jeff had shown it, and then just like perfectly timing everything. Still needs to get right bell though.
Yep. Should be in short order here. Gets it. There's the click.
9 blues away now. Pick his favorite world, and Jeff knows.
Yep. Jeff's going to go here and try to finish it out from Noki. But Won't be enough. So a Pianta IW start ran the risk of giving JJ no win cons, but Jeff sort of in the mid game wasn't able to secure most of what he had or what was ahead to, and so
why does JJ have the turbo nozzle?
Probably because he wants to make Delfino rocket as part of his tomfoolery. Maybe because he wants like that
one blue.
One blue. He can just zip around the plaza now and do
he has most of the blues here.
He's trying to remember what blues he has. Dude, just enter like Bianco or something.
Yeah, there's definitely plenty in the
definitely enough blues in Bianco.
Or like Noki, just get all the ruined blues. He just has to go somewhere.
Yeah. Grabbing the hover nozzle again. Let's go.
Gelato, just pick something.
Just pick a level you haven't been in. Come on.
Anything but Serena.
He's gonna reload Plaza, I guess?
He's doing rockets, I think.
I mean, sure. That also wins you the match, I guess? And Jeff's just doing, like, Noki blues, so...
How many is Jeff at? Is he close?
I don't think so.
Is that... We have 53?
I think Jeff? This is just, like, 34 out of Jeff.
No, Jeff's traded twice now. I think he traded 20 twice.
Oh.
So, this is getting spicy. JJ just, like... decides not to win. I don't know. Yeah, JJ is just hard rushing rockets.
Guess that works, but
gets a nice kick Kona clip.
Jeff's now going to go get rocket. Maybe too little, too late. There's also a few more blues this way.
Yeah, I don't think he can. Yeah, he can't collect 3 rockets before JJ gets 2 shines and enters Noki.
Two more shines for JJ. Jeff gonna get his first rocket, I think, is this?
Yeah. If he had the Rico one, this would be a lot closer.
Yeah.
But JJ is gonna get what I would guess is 1 blue right above the rocket. Maybe like Goldbird for his 20th shine. Or his 30th shine, I mean.
Cleanly executed dive. Won't be enough. We'll have spawned Goldbird for nothing, I guess, but, you know, plans change.
Did he spawn it when he was over there?
Yeah, he did. 2 more blues to secure it for JJsrl. JJ's just going to grab that one and exit area.
Wait, JJ, you're at 29 shines now.
Is anything you're going to do going to be faster? I guess you could trade. But
yeah, I would say trade and like...
Just do box game, I guess.
Short box game works.
I'm sure it's more optimal to do it this way, but it's still whatever.
Jeff cannot win rockets.
Yeah, Jeff needs 2 more rockets.
JJ just needs the Delfino one in 1 trade. into Shadow Mario Chase. 65 click. JJ's like, yes, my plan worked.
Despite his best efforts, it worked.
Oh, actually, does Jeff have 30 shines?
I don't think so, but he still would need to reload Plaza twice.
Yeah, but you could enter Rico to reload Plaza. It's still not enough.
Yeah.
This may be closer than we initially thought.
There's the trade. The yeeted banana. Jeff enters Noki. Gonna try to get 4 from Noki, but JJ's already knocking on heaven's door. On behalf of JeffCompass, there it is. 3 rocket nozzles, 13-10 finish. GG's, JJ taking the match. And hello, JJ.
Hello.
GG's to you.
Thank you.
Yet another match out of you where you start with the Pianta IW and transition with some clever delays to try to mask your progress. Basically just your brand now.
Yeah, if I see like more than 3 Pianta goals on the card, I'm basically going to Pianta at every Div 1 player. Like, I don't know. I just felt like the amount of goals in Pianta was too. There's no way I couldn't go there.
Yeah,
That's just what I felt like.
You made some calls here.
I was so glad that I got. Was he like close in Pinna?
So we can wait till Jeff gets here maybe, but it was your timing was pretty much perfect on like actually.
Because I knew I didn't want to go Noki because he just kept clicking like shine goals, and I knew I wasn't gonna win the Noki. I wasn't close.
Yeah, it was close when you were like getting your Rico blues and stuff, but then you started like exiting area and getting some slower blues just to, like finish 50. And that's when it kind of got out of reach for you. Jeff also did Serena, so like maybe if you just like did Delfinos, you could have got there.
I thought, yeah, he did. Was his 50 like the 9 from Serena? Because like when I clicked 50, he clicked 9 pretty fast.
Hello, is that Jeff? Yes, we have Jeff here.
GG.
Jeff.
So Jeff had like 40 when you clicked 50, I think, or around there.
Okay. Because I saw him like get the boss shines, and I was like really worried that he was like gonna finish 9 Serena and 50 total, so that's why I rushed 50.
Yeah, the thing that pretty much decided it was you decided from basically nothing in Pinna, I'm gonna do 6 shines in Pinna while Jeff is setting up Noki and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I was wondering. I kind of like. I felt like I had to make that call either Pinna or like Delfino rush to Noki.
Yeah,
and I didn't feel like I was gonna win Noki, so I just went to Pinna.
The call to do Pinna 5 from the back is your first like of those goals, and then like finish with 6 from 2 is the last. Because Jeff was basically half a shot behind you the entire time.
I actually accounted for that. I thought that's what JJ would do next, but I was just 30 seconds too late about. So just how the cookie crumbled.
I was debating if I wanted to do bells or the 5 from the back, but I really just wanted to get 6. Even though I felt like I had 6 in the bag, I just wanted to click off that goal, like just in case. Like I need to make sure I had 6 from 2.
So also I went for that 5 from the back and 6 from 2 until you saw like cannonballs.
I delayed it until I got my first bell. That's what I wanted to do no matter what.
Yeah, because that was a brutal snipe. Jeff was like climbing the back of Pinna 5 as he, like, collected left bell.
Yeah, I had that plan of I was just gonna do it after I got the first bell, because if I clicked it right when I got the shine, he would either save warp or exit area and he'd be there faster than I was. Because I didn't have my memory card in, so like...
I figured that was also the thing, but I had to try for it at that point because I was so down. So I just tried for bells anyway. Because what
The
choice did I
3
really
cannonball
have?
secure over 5 from the back harvest. Like if it went in the other direction, like JJ still would have finished it first, but you would have been able to probably click it with that delay.
Yeah, no, if you did 3 camels, like you didn't delay that, right? Was that was pin 2?
No, that was pin 2R. Yeah, so
Okay.
I
4, then 2R, then 5. So if you did 4, 5, 2R, he
He would have
probably
had it.
5 from the back.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have gotten it.
Like,
I
it's
was
impossible
worried.
to know that.
I was worried JJ was going to start Noki 1 for 4 from Noki and then pivot once he felt like he was behind a Noki to Pinna and I would lose 3 cannibals. So, but it's like a 33 at that point. You know?
Yeah.
What am I going to do? I want to explain my start. I look at the card. I'm like, oh, I hate this card against JJ. Like, F this card against JJ. I don't want this card against one of the fastest or like the fastest bingo player. I was like, all right, how do I manage this? So I did one. I didn't know if JJ would do his 8 from 1 with Pianta for like all those stuff, or Rico for like the less obvious thing, and he would get bosses, and it's still fast and M's. So I just did one Pianta shine and did M's to try to gauge information from JJ, essentially.
I'm curious about like how you reacted to my 16 Pianta.
I thought it was deep Pianta, honestly, because I've seen you do this play before. Was it, or was it just like?
Yeah, I know it was deep Pianta. It was Pianta 6.
No, I knew you would do all of Pianta. I kind of just didn't. I'm looking back. I actually could have probably. What I should have done was like Pianta Hundo.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Pianta 1 provided little benefit to you. You could like do Pianta hundreds and even delay it, right? Because you don't necessarily have to click it right away, and I think that's a more valuable shine for you than Pianta 1.
No, I agree. I made a misplay there. It was just kind of like, okay, well, if JJ shows Rico, I can just do Pianta. But yeah, it was I should have done 100.
Was there a specific reason you waited so long to do 16, JJ, even though you like didn't have the information Jeff did Rico? Like you waited all the way to 6.
I didn't want 16. That was my reasoning. I didn't want it, and then he didn't click it for a while, so I entered 6 and I just got it there. Like it was not something that I really wanted to have as a goal. But then like I saw him click like 15 M's or something, and I'm like, okay, I'll just get it in 6. But
I even thought about doing 16, but I just thought that'd be too much commitment. I didn't really know.
I ended up getting like 20.
If you were, I couldn't predict if you were going to start in Rico or in Pianta because I thought both had very good value, and whatever I tried to beat you to, I would lose.
Oh, I went for such a big brain play and it didn't work.
I think I was gonna ask next, but go ahead.
Yeah, the freaking. I was thinking in my head, like, okay, if I delay this correctly, I can steal bluebirds from Jeff. I was so close to stealing birds from Jeff.
No, I actually
I was
started
in
thinking about
Gelato getting birds. I was in Gelato getting them when you clicked it, and I was.
What was more surprising for us, JJ, was sort of what you reacted to that click. Were you like, did you have like grander plans for after you secured that click and they all sort of just drained out of your head? Because you didn't look too focused after that. We were wondering if
no, because like my entire brain just like eliminated, and it's like 5 bluebirds. That's the goal I'm gonna steal. And it didn't happen. I had no plan B or anything, so I was just sitting there thinking. I had fruit ladies. I didn't even get all 3 fruit ladies because I wasn't even like focusing.
Yeah, that messed me up. I saw that. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I wasn't even like thinking at all. And then like I just went back to my Pianta play and just chilled there for a while I had some time to think, because I needed to realize like I could get so many goals, but I didn't know how to get 13. I need to get somewhere.
And I just predicted that you would close that up because I thought you would just. I was like, okay, he's gonna get like 8 goals from Pianta, and I just predicted wrong what you would do. I thought you would just go to Serena actually, because even though you didn't care about bosses, you would get 9 Serena blues hidden in Serena, and then I don't know, maybe it was just a stupid
3 bosses led me away from Serena, in all honesty. I was
just
like, thinking about
incorrect
surrender,
read.
but then he's like, yeah.
I made a
Yes.
lot of incorrect reads, but it's also hard to redo sometimes. To be honest, JJ, I don't think anyone blames me too much.
And after like the 7 Pianta clicks, like he didn't really show too much, so he could have been anywhere.
Yeah, no, I think I'm mostly fine with how I played this. Like, I made a few wrong reads, but what are you gonna do? It's
You know, you had like me really well. Like besides Pinna, I just like hard committed to something that you were just splitting. That was basically what ended up
well,
happening.
I
'cause,
knew
like,
if I left it up too long, you could take it, but I just left it up too long. Like I knew it was a thing that was gonna happen, but I needed to just do one less shine, essentially,
Yeah.
and I just didn't account for it correctly, so it's on me.
But
But I knew that
JJ,
was like the next thing JJ would do because I've seen him do that as well.
JJ, we have to ask. So you had 12 goals and you had like 55 blues. Was there a reason you did not get 10 more blues anywhere?
The reason why I didn't is I felt like, okay, I knew Jeff had Rico and I knew Jeff had Noki. And I felt like I felt like Rockets was like a more important steal. I felt like because I'm trying to think of like what I was thinking at the time.
You
I
could have
think
just like gone to Noki, got the rocket, and 10 blues. But
I could have done that. I really should have. I think my problem is like I hard focus and I worry too much because it's like, oh, if I get 1 to 2 blues away and I lose that, I'm gonna be permanently behind everything else. That's what like, kept sitting in my mind. So I just went for the safer goal in my opinion because I don't know. I just knew I was really, really close to 3 rockets. So I just wanted to rush that, and I didn't think that he'd be able to get it in time because I knew he had those 2, but I don't think he'd be able to get a third.
No, yeah, that was a good call.
Because like if
hard rush blues.
like I still think if you even rush rockets, I'd still win to that rocket race. I think
You would have
because I
not
had
have the Rico one.
Yeah.
I also made the dumbest. I kind of panicked after bells, and I did not jump on Yoshi, so I'd unlock Yoshi a second time because I just panicked. So I didn't even like get on him when I was spraying him, which was a pretty didn't matter ultimately, but that could have been a big deal for me.
I was so nervous in the late game because I kept running around because I was either blues or rockets and I couldn't think about which one I wanted to go for because I knew I wasn't gonna win either Serena or Noki. So I was just like trying to think between the 2, and like I really didn't want to split it because if I split it, I would have been screwed. So I had to just pick one.
Yeah, you were fine. I mean, you couldn't do Serena. There's no way. Well, I mean, maybe there's a way because I mean, I was busy with other things. Yeah, I didn't really have a way back into it after the 6 from 2 / bells. I just was a little too late getting back to Pinna.
I don't know if you guys saw my cute Pianta 500 in a secret. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
I saw you at 95 coins and it was like, he's out of good coins to get.
Yeah, I ended up going, Jeff, to like the far left side, you know, like in the non-Yoshi Pianta 500s where like you hit that grate.
Yeah.
I just like grabbed 4 coins from that line and then just like hovered back.
Not only that, but if you spawned the shine, you were dead.
Oh, you know, yeah. It's worth the risk. But yeah, I definitely could have done this better because I haven't played Bingo in a while and I was panicking a lot. Like I made the calls I usually do, but I was in a lot of panicking, like especially when I was doing like Fruit Ladies and that entire mid game. I was just in a panic phase.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think I had a good early to mid game. I think I made all the right calls. I wasn't really getting nervous when you had like 8 clicks because I knew I was just ahead to so much. I honestly wasn't really nervous until the 6 from 2, but it was also over at that point. So
6 from 2 is proving to be a very pivotal goal on a lot of cards.
I even thought about it at one point after Rico just rushing Delfino shines just for it because I knew JJ could do it. But
I forgot about that. Oh, I could have just gotten a Noki. No,
yeah,
that.
Kind of
that was one play we also considered for you, JJ. But you would have definitely needed totals still, but that was an option.
I definitely did. I completely forgot that like Delfino's a world that could have gotten shines in because I think I had like 3 or 4 shines already or something like that. I don't know. Yep. But that was I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it did work out. So,
well, anything else to say before we move things along?
I gotta submit my IL.
Yeah, submit your
Before I
IL
forget.
for the custom IL competition. Closes tonight. Get that in. Get that in if you're competing in that. But we still have 2 other matches, one ongoing and one later today. Over on Bingothon, we'll be raiding over to them with Bread Goes versus Tanuki Mario 65537. Facing off in row control, and then right back here at 8 p.m. Eastern for Despin versus Mr. Yato in draft. You will not want to miss it. We've still got more bingo to come throughout the evening, so please stay tuned to both Sunshine Community and Bingothon for more Super Mario Sunshine 1v1 Lockout Bingo action. Thanks, Peaches, for the commentary. GG, Jeff, and JJ. Thank you for your match. Thanks to Ramato on the restream, and we'll see you at 8 o'clock.